First, it's important, obviously, even just I'd say critical today, that you target the right contacts with the right messaging. The days of what's called the shotgun approach are long, long over, where you would just have one big list and everything that you send out, you send it to every contact on your list. That is an easy way to get your emails not only deleted and ignored, but also get people to opt out and not want you to send them email because you're sending information that's likely not relevant to them. So the Power-CRM marketing automation solution has an incredible tool that allows you to build your filters, they're called. And these are simply your lists of targeted contacts. Let's go over here into the product. I'm going to go from our homepage here, which shows you some really nice overview information about what's been happening in marketing. Now, of course, this is a demo system, so we're not going to have a lot of data in here, but you get the idea. And let's go ahead over and go down to filters. Now, it's really important to understand that the marketing automation application is different only from, let's say, the sales application in the features that you see on the screen. So if you're a marketing person, obviously you're going to be able to work in things like your filters. You're going to be able to create templates, send email campaigns, things that we would never let our whole sales team do. The application is just the front end that you see based on the license type that you're assigned. Okay. So if you're a marketing person, you're going to work in the marketing application, right? And if you're a salesperson, you're going to work in the Power-CRM sales module. And if you're a customer service person, you're going to work in the Power-CRM customer service application. They're all the same underlying database, all the same. If a salesperson entered a contact and the millisecond that they hit save, marketing is going to be able to see and use that contact in campaigns, literally the millisecond that sales clicks save. Okay, so one single underlying database, and the application is simply to control the features and functions that each user sees based on their license that they have assigned. Okay, so I'm going to go over here into filters. I've got one pre-built here for the interest of time. Just going to open it up. And basically filters it's a query tool. And it allows you to go in and put together the criteria that you would like to use for targeting for this particular campaign, i.e. building a list. Okay. So you can see in this particular example, really simple. We just have the criteria being that email contains data. Obviously, we can't send email to people that don't have an email address. And also then we want to only target for this campaign people that are in the country of United States. So we don't want to go outside the country. Now you can add any level of criteria here. You could get extremely detailed on how you're targeting your contacts. And if I click add condition, you'll see that it's literally every field available to you that's in the entire system, both on contact and on the account record. So for example, if I wanted to only target accounts and contacts under accounts that have the relationship type field on the account, either as prospect or customer, I can do that. I can simply just start typing in the relationship type. You'll see that field pops up, and I can come over here and I can choose equals, does not equal, etc. And then I can choose customer or prospect here. So you get the idea. Go ahead and back that out. You can also get much more detailed, such as being able to target based on behavior. And that means behavior of a previous or prior campaigns that you've done. Okay, so you can see here, if I change this to and I scroll down, I added the behavioral block condition. And now I can say that I want to target contacts that have at least one click on a previous email that we had sent out. Right, so we can go down here, then choose the type of click. And again, I won't do all this click by click, but you get the idea. So you'd find the type of interaction called click, and it's only going to then return the contacts that clicked on a previous email. Maybe you're doing a follow-up email on that particular campaign. That would be a really good use of this condition here, the behavioral condition. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. When you run your filter, it's going to run and it's going to show you all of the contacts that meet the criteria that your filter has set. So in this case, you can see that we have 75 total contacts that meet the criteria which again were that they have an email address and that they're in the United States. Just want to reiterate, please, we do welcome any interactions during this demonstration, even though the voice is not enabled on your side. Feel free to ask questions. Use the Ask a Question widget on the interface that you have on your screen, and we will be answering questions live as we go through the presentation. And should we need to follow up on any after, or if you're watching this on demand, we actually do receive the questions that you place in the Ask a Question widget. All right. So we've got our filter built, and you can build and retain as many filters as you'd like in the system. You can also build automatic filters, or what's called dynamic filters. And what that means is that the query that's being used behind the filter is constantly looking for contact records that meet the criteria that is defined in the filter. And what happens when a new contact is created that meets the criteria, or a contact record is changed that now meets the criteria, then that contact will automatically be included in that filter. So the next time you use it, it's live, it's up to date as of the second that you send your campaign out to this filter, i.e. list.